Hello! Introduction to C++ Programming Part 1. Do you know what is a program? A program is nothing but a set of commands that has to be written in a language which is called a programming language. Now, a computer can understand only what is told to it in a specific language. There are many programming languages. One is QBasic, one is C++, one is Java, one is C, and many more are there. Now, C++ is one of the very friendly programming language. Using C++, we can easily give commands and get some specific work done. Now, what are the kind of specific work that is coming up? To begin with, you must know who is the person who began the earlier release, who helped in building the programming language. It was John Stroustrup. Okay, very difficult spelling, but this person, his photograph is also here. Okay, he was one of the first programmers of C++. He developed it. Then we have got types of C++. One is Borland, one is Turbo, but we can use Borland Turbo C++. This is one of the programming windows where we can apply the program. What is compilation? Compilation is a process in which a program is converted to is seen for if there is any error or not, and it is converted to what the machine will understand. And as you know, machine cannot understand anything other than 0 and 1. Therefore, compilation process converts the program into a correct machine understandable program. If everything is correct, then it can be translated. If everything is not correct, then some error will be visible. Those errors are called syntax errors. That means the machine cannot understand what you are telling it directly. Okay. There are some other types of errors. In the meantime, how will you compile? The process of compiling is by pressing F9, and to compile and execute it is Control F9. Okay. Then we have got how to save a program. To save a program, press F2. And what is the syntax? What is the syntax? It is the way it has to be written. Like when you talk, how do you talk? What is the grammar? What is past tense? What is future tense? All that is part of syntax of English language or any other language which you are talking in. And programming language therefore also has got some syntax. Okay. Then comes, what are the types of error in a program? There are mainly 3 types of error. One type is called syntax error. That means you write something and that makes some difficulty in the basic programming language. Like if you make a spelling mistake or if you make a symbol mistake, all those. There is something called logical error. Logical error is if you use in place of plus sign, if you use star, that means you want to do addition but you are using the symbol of multiplication. What will happen is there will be no error visible because the computer will think, oh, you want to do multiplication, good enough. The computer doesn't have brain now. Therefore, that kind of error will become logical error because I want to see 2 plus 6 but I am doing 2 into 6. So will I get 8 or will I get 12? Okay. And then comes runtime error. Runtime error means when you run a program and there some infinite calculation takes place. For example, if you are running R equal to A by B. Now A by B is not wrong in any way. But if in the denominator B's value becomes 0 for some reason, like from input or for some calculation, then R equal to A by B. Will the computer be able to calculate that? No. That's why we call that runtime error. And runtime errors are basically one special case of logical error. That when division is done, there should be a check that if the denominator is 0, then don't go for division. Stop, don't go. Because that will not be a valid calculation. Okay. Coming up is the second part of introduction. Okay.